Hi everybody, Ben here from Art Less Ordinary. So I am going to do another one of my pours, which is, what did I end up calling them? I called them a pearl pour / dirty pour. So I normally always do a purple painting, but I hadn't done one in purple yet, which is my favourite colour. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do one in purple. So I have my paints already mixed up, which are 25 grams paint to 50 grams floetrol. And then I have the decoart Americana decor metallics in silver, which is 30 grams paint to 30 grams floetrol. So this is 1:1 and the paints are 2:1. So I've made these up probably an hour ago and I've just had them sitting here a little bit. So I always give them a good stir, especially the silver. They always settle a little bit. So this is them. So I have black, I have white, I have light purple in mont. Whoops, making a mess. And normal purple in mont. So the normal purple is an transparent or semi-transparent, and the light purple is an opaque. So they're already mixed up, ready to go. I'm just about out of this, so I had to do one while I could. So I did a blue one and a pink one, but I wanted to do purple because purple's my favourite. So I've stirred the paints, they're ready. I've got my cup. It's easy if I use a paper cup, so then I can pinch it and get a spout. So first of all, we put a little bit of the transparent purple in. Then we go the opaque purple, doing it from a height so it smashes into the paint. Then I'm going to go a little bit of the transparent again. Then we'll go some black. These feel like they might have thickened up a little bit since I made them. It's warmer now. So I live in Western Australia and it is now warmed up. Getting quite warm days and warm nights. Well, at the moment it's a warm night. I normally get cool nights and warm days, but it's still 20 degrees at night time and my house is quite hot. Then we get some silver in there. And it is just a matter of pouring them in. No set order. Just back and forth. Feels like it's going to be quite black, this one, actually. Which hopefully the silver rectifies that and makes lots of pearls so it's not so noticeable. So it's just a matter of pouring from a height, letting it smash into the paint. Give it some cool effects. Make a little bit more silver. So there's no real set way of doing it. It's just your best to just let the paint smash into it. Gives you that cool effects. And just keep going back and forth, swapping the colours around, swapping the blacks and whites, adding silver in every now and then. Yeah, they have thickened up a little bit. And I heard a noise. I wonder if that was my phone turning itself off. No. Must have been my tablet doing something. Let's go the white. So when I start at the bottom of the cup, I usually do I use a lot less paint when I do my pour. And then as the cup gets more full, you can pour more in each time. Because it's going to sink and mix in a little bit better. What one? Let's go the purple. So the blue and the pink looked really good together. And I thought they'll look really cool if they had a purple to join them. The green and gold one turned out nice as well, but the gold reacted really differently. So it doesn't kind of suit... It looks good, but it doesn't match the others as if I was to put them together in a room or anything like that. So if I want to have more than two, then it had to be the silver decor art. So the other thing is, I would love to have one of these in yellow, but I don't think the yellow and the black are going to be friends very well. Yellow and black don't always be good friends with each other. So I may try it one day, but I'm a little bit nervous because I think I'm going to get a lot of unusual green colour with the black and the yellow mixing. So I'm going to move that and get these cups out of the way. So there is my cup. Now there is lots of air bubbles because I've done it as a dirty pour. When you splash it in, it puts air bubbles into it. So you're going to have to blowtorch this, which means I'll get my lighter ready. My blowtorch lost its clicky spark, so I have to use a lighter. And I'm going to get my gloves ready. So I hope I didn't take too long doing the boring part of the painting, which was showing you the paints and pouring it into the cup. My hands are warm, so the gloves are getting harder to put on. Because as you can see, my gloves are quite tight. When they're loose, I don't like it. They get in my way. So we're just going to pinch the corner so it's a bit of a spout. And I'm going to just pour it straight into the center and try to keep it in the center as much as I can. I have a tendency to sometimes miss the center or wander a little bit. So I don't usually jiggle or do a ring or anything like that. I just do a straight pour. Maybe one day I'll try doing a jiggle or a ring. But because the pearls are going to be the feature, I don't really feel it's necessary to. I find I get good enough results just pouring it straight into the center. And I use Australian floetrol for this. I'm not too sure how other countries' floetrol works, or that other one, is it floetrol? They're not really available here, and if I was to order them, it would probably cost me a fortune. So I just use the Australian one because I know it works, and it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg to get it into the country. That's the thing with paints, like, because they can be heavy, you can actually cost you a little bit to get certain things in. So I'm just quickly going back and forth until I can see no more bubbles popping. So as they pop, sometimes you get more keep coming to the surface. So I've also got a corner catcher. So I'm going to corner catcher this one. Let's go this corner. So just take it easy. Move the paint around. I will lose a bit over the edges right before it gets into the corner. If you had a square canvas, you would have a bit more luck. Bring it back and then move the corner catcher away. Put it on this side ready. Bring it down. Into the corner. Bring it back and then take the corner catcher away. Trying to get the paint back to the middle area roughly. Now bring my corner catcher around my painting, not over the top. And again, just repeating the same method. Corner, back, then take the catcher away. Then I'm coming down. You can see where the paint wants to move first. So corner, back, and then take the catcher away. So now that corner catcher has done its job. So now I'm just going to move the paint around a little bit while watching every part of the painting at once. You've got to keep scanning, looking, watching, so you're not overdoing. See, I've already got pearls coming up over here, so I've got to watch that I don't make them go too funny out of shape while I'm just moving the paint back and forth, just to cause some friction in it. And then when you feel that you are happy with how it is all looking, then stop. So I'm going to move this over to this side. Try and keep all my things on one side. Now just check your corners. Make sure they are completely covered. Usually it's just the very bottom part of the corner. Okay. That's looking brilliant. Got tons of silver down here, so not as much up there, but we hope that the pearls will develop in other spots. So with this, More will come up in time. So I don't think that that's the end and nothing else is going to happen. It will. Now, I'm going to scrape. Oh, sorry. Put a little bit too much pressure there and caught. So we are scraping all the bottom. We want as little to drip off the edges now as possible. So that's the first time scraping. I will end up scraping it again. And then I will periodically check it every couple of minutes until it stops dripping off. Now, just to make sure that I've got all the bubbles, just doing a little heat up, little run over the top, and I can see lots of bubbles popping again. And I'm just going to heat up some of the areas which don't have a lot of silver showing, hoping that some pearls will come up in those areas. Never keeping the blowtorch in one spot for too long. Always keep it moving, even if it's just around and around in a circle. So just remember, this isn't the same as a normal pearl pour. Because it's a dirty pour, the pearls can come up anywhere in the canvas, not just on the edges. So I'm just heating it. And that's all I'm going to do. So what I like about this one is that center kind of looks like a comet flying through space, pushing these, I'm going to call these space particles out the way while you've got the pearls that are trailing behind it. I'm really, really liking it. But we will have to wait and see if more pearls are going to show. So looking at it from an angle, there's tons of pearls and metallic all through this edge here. The comet part has got lots of metallic in it, and so have some of the bits that are breaking off. So this line, that line, here, here, there. But there's bits happening all over. Over here there is, down over this side and there. So there is lots of the metallic coming through. Now, all as I have to do is pause and wait a little bit to see what else is going to develop. While it's paused, I will be going around and scraping the edges another time and then checking it every 3-4 minutes to see if it needs scraping again. Don't let it, you have to watch it. See how these are nice shapes here? If I let it move, it will pull them all off and stretch them all out and make them look a bit ugly. But I've got purple coming through in the metallic silver over here and over there. More richer purple metallics here, which we will get to once I have let it develop a little bit more. And we'll see what happens. So, time to pause. Okay, and we're back. So, it's harder for me to tell if anything happened because I keep looking at it, so it's hard for me to see. But on camera, you can see what happens from one split second to the next about whether it developed or changed. I don't think it did a lot, but that doesn't really matter to me. I love it. To me, I see a meteorite. And because all of these turn out very space-like in the feel of them. They kind of look galaxy or nebula style. To me, this one looks like a comet. So I have scraped the corners again. It is still dripping a little bit. Not so much on the back. A little bit on that side, but not a lot. And not really at all on this front side for me. The main side that seems to be dripping a little bit is this side here, which is probably because what happens is, as the pearls do push up through, so there is metallic in here, as they're pushing up through, they're pushing the other paint out the way. So I'm getting drips on this one side. It should stop relatively soon, and then roughly what we see now will be what will happen in the next couple of hours. Not much will really change. So I'm going to bring you down for a close-up. And there we go. So the white is coming up a lot more white in the camera. This is very, it's actually a very pale purple, all this whole area here. But as you can you see my comet type of thing? That's what I see in my eyes. I think it looks really cool. Heaps and heaps of pearls over here. I'm super thrilled. I love this piece. I love purple, and I knew the purple one was going to make me happy, but this has made me happier than I thought it would. So, as normal, I'll bring you down for some close-ups. So, this is all silver pearls. This whole area, see if I can get the right angle. Not really. They are shimmery. The camera just doesn't want to pick them up. But they're all pearls. Come up to here and we've got nice mixing of colours. Again, the colours aren't coming out exactly the way that my eyes see it. Little specks. Over here there's like white pearls and white cells kind of developed together. Come down, we've got some rich purple and light purple areas. There's more pearls up through here and speckled all around. Across the bottom, yeah, there you can see the pearls have taken on that purple tone. So they're awesome. And then we have the fantastic metallic comet. And these here, these long ones here, they're definitely pearls. They've taken on purple tinges on the outside, silvery in the middle. And my comet, you can probably tell a little bit, that's nice and shimmery. Sorry about the circle light. And back up to the whole painting. So I love this. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And yeah, like normal, like, comment, subscribe, and share if you can. I'm getting close to having 300 subscribers, so I'm like super excited. I keep looking at it going, please. But yeah, thanks everyone. Enjoy your night, and I'll see you tomorrow for another painting. All right, bye.